There he goes. It was something good tonight.
It's going in!
In the house.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
What's up, bro?
Will we see you on Warriors Men's Team? It's a Warriors Men's Team mini Association of Golden State Warriors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as firing foreign objects, attempting to enter the court, interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the next Usher Security or Service Room. And that is the 56th joining us for future Warriors games. The time to get your tickets is now. Just visit our website or stop by the ticket booth for more information. Remove your time at the arena to be enjoyed.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Warriors. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniel. And it's Reza Shea in at the small forward position. On for the Warriors. We've got Bradley. Green is...
Maybe not quite where he expected to be, but there's still room for improvement in his game, and he's only a rookie. And all the goal stuff aside, MP as a rookie has been playing very well.
And a few teams so far, Brent, with a surprisingly rough start to the season.
Well, this is really where the staff gets tested, Kevin. You know that your team has been put together for specific reasons. Those reasons aren't yet playing out. So coaching staffs have to keep these players confident. They have to keep them working on the ultimate goal to improve things. And at some point, given an 82-game schedule, there could be a breakthrough and the team can get very hot very quickly.
Trains the three-pointer.
And this kid is confident. MP just coming right back with his own three.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive. They hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
I mean, just so...
Reza Shea with it. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. From outside the arc, Daniels, no good. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
And Young kicks to Okongwu.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Reza Shea. Back to Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. The Warriors lead.
On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Golden State. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Karis LeVert's checked in for Riesesheim. LeVert against MP.
And you talk about building a legacy.
In his third NBA season.
Kevin, how many times have we seen it where a really talented young player is playing on a team that has star power? And so naturally, they're able to settle into the role they're going to play. That is what has happened with Jalen Johnson. I expect him to take another leap forward this season.
Here's Mann. Goes back up. And it's LeVert missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
I think this is a progression step here for Kuminga. When he starts to hit threes consistently, watch out.
Pass to Bufkin. Man in the corner. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
Great lift off the floor. Johnson is electric.
Now Podziemski. Still yet to score. Basket counts.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's LeVert. And he uses the glass on the layup. LeVert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead. Substitutions. On the court right now for the Hawks. The front court is Riesesheim and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the center. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Optics of the game, the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. Here's Riesesheim. MP grabs the miss.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And you can tell Riesesheim has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
Here's Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Jimmy Butler, 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Butler gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of your team is all about.
Here's Young. This game out 36 points for him. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the left side wing. Riesesheim wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jonathan Kuminga has been on display for the Golden State Warriors. With the points he racked up at court, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Then please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what? And with a moment. And that'll do it for half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Jonathan Kuminga has been exceptional here, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah. Motherfuckers hold their private part like this. Like. You see what I'm saying, right? And then he's like, what the hell, why everybody grab their shit around me? Like, because you just made a song called Kick a Nigga in the Dick. Now, it's a fucked up example, though. It's a fucked up example, but you see what I'm saying, right?
Thinking back to the first half, I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Curry. Jimmy Butler is out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Green, and it's Bradley in at the shooting guard position. That's the Warriors' foul. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not, that's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They trail by one. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Pass to MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist. MP's got 9.
Good to see these kind of quick decisions from a young player. MP not wasting time on the J.
Johnson outside. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Young against Curry. Young looking around. Shoots over Curry. Young's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
MP, no good. The Hawks trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Young's shot is good.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Mann's checked in for the Hawks. Karis LeVert comes in for Trae Young. Outside Butler. Curry outside. Rebound by the Hawks. Reza Shay's got his 4th. Outside Kuminga. Bradley passes to Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's LeVert. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And LeVert is playing with such passion on offense. He's just not afraid to play a big role on that end.
Green passes to Bradley. Golden State moving the ball around. LeVert against Curry. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. Pulls up. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Bradley's got 11 points.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Mann. Defended by Kuminga. Johnson sets the screen for Reza Shea. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
There's Kuminga. Second chance shot. Green, no luck. The Hawks trailing. Here's Rizachet. He's got 9. 11 seconds left to play in the third. For the lead, buries the long-range jumper. He's got 12. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Bradley comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And the Hawks making a change here. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. So with Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Hands out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's man in at the 3. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Bradley. To halt the run. Knocks down the 3-ball.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
The Hawks leading by 10. Man with it. The 10-footer. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Warriors. To the wing right side. Here's Moody. Outside for Curry. Second shot opportunity. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
Yeah, now 1 of 4 here in the fourth quarter.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Peyton in for Moody. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for Nance. Rizachet, he's checked in for Mann. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Caris LeVert. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Curry passes to MP. 1:51 left in the game.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Young's shot is off. The Warriors trail by 8. MP outside. The shot from 20 feet away. Another shot. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And Young kicks to Johnson. Pass to Rizachet. Now Young. Rizachet with it from the arc. It's rebounded by Curry. Outside Butler. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now, here is Young. Pass to Okongwu to the middle. Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Down low. Daniels, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. It's a 10-point game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Green dishes to Curry. Payton outside. There's the 3. Okongwu grabs the board. And here's Young. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally, Toby says something useful.
Oh, thank you.
Season's not over. Plenty of time left.
Losing, yo, because, like, damn, bro.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
You got a PlayStation 5, bro? You got a PlayStation 5?
Oh, that slipped out of my hand.
Bro.
Hey.
I'm gonna be online, bro.
Get that.
You got a game PC?
I'm just fucking all day.
You got it. Come on.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Come on, MP.
Woo! I run this.
What you got going on today?
We always be ready. Oh, that's too easy.
That's actually dope.
Let's go!
Is this what you call D? That's okay. Watch.
Hey, good look, baby. Keep it going.
Oh yeah, I'm shooting that.
Come on. What are you... Bro, MP, come on. You...
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game. Maybe I need to get to that. the sweet land on the computer.
I got your help.
Damn.
We're here. Let's go. Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Look out there, MP.
The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
What you got other songs you can play? How many on your album, bro?
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the right move for the long-term health of the team.
But
not everyone is as thrilled as we are with the new lineup.
I'm sure you can figure out who he's talking about.
I mean, if I were him, I'd be unhappy too. But like you said, there's no place for hurt feelings, and this is a grown man. All right, look. I'll give him my best shot.
It's your night tonight. Let's go.
Yo, MP, how did meeting go today?
Yo, it was okay.
Look, is this guy Scotty? Because I don't see him on any GOAT list. Look, your job is to be a star.
Look, I hear what you're saying, P, but it's not that simple, man.
Look, man, I'm just here to give you advice.
Jake, what's up, man?
What's up, MP? Man, pleasure to meet you.
Man, for you, Jake, anything, man. Let's do it.
Hey, you really are a good neighbor.
Let's see.
See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she tryna bless me like I said I do. Like a sneeze, please for them get clean. Never let them get in between the look, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist. I'm crawling, went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign. Anything for $1, they tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did it with Mariah. Love, I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, the rest in peace. Hey, the rest in peace, rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bought I asked tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented? Flexing on these, some like Papa on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. This captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type of cat that mean cash, then grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she'll ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my hip on my cause they and I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. Cause these Philly, I bought women on no joke. No, all I know is when they come to me, I got young. I done did it. Every time I'm in that, I get to throwing 30 G's, but now I'm hanging out that drop head. I'm riding down no collar. They let me earn back home, that young be wildin'. We young, we mobbin', like Batman and we're this two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like, real wood up. If you ain't about that game, then shut up. If you get me in your race, I get when you touch down my hood. No, that tour life ain't good. Catch me down in MIA. And that heat game on wood. Put that Puma life in my feet. Like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block. Back on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same they watch. And I'm the king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that the same that flop. I'm the same from First Street with them braids that lock. The same that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And these
not one of my better games.
Oh, hey, we all have our off days. Hey, man, don't sweat it. If you want to hoop again, just say the word. I'm always looking to get a game in.
Got you.
Always.
Another day, another dollar. What's that? I be stunting like a big time. What's that? Another night. What's that? She give you drum. What's that? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's that? You need motion, I got all kinds. What's that? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's that? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's that? My alarm going off, phone keep ringing, and there's money on my mind. Digits on the ceiling, and my baby knows. That's just the way it goes when you living on the deep end. My little brother like my kid, 'cause all I did is we don't get that bird alerts, we know them living. In my hood, we all the same and got the same story. When I say what's Sam, that's just how we say good morning. Another day, another dollar. What's Sam? I be stunting like a big time. What's Sam? Another night. What's Sam? She give you drum. What's Sam? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's Sam? You need motion, I got all kinds. What's Sam? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's Sam? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's Sam? On the party going up, we just get started in it. In the air, got it. On my lap, I'm fighting so cutting this attention from the boom. And watch it. Going up these beats like it's bad on my stomach. Thumbs up, like it's tight in the stomach. In my hood, we all the same, but we all got it poppin'. When I say doing things pop, yeah. Another day, another dollar. What's Sam? I be stunting like a big time. What's Sam? Another night. What's Sam? She give you drum. What's Sam? If you see me, just give me a holler.
Let's get it, MP.
Orleans. This is their third matchup of the NBA Cup. They've gone 1-1 so far in group play.
It's a swing game, really. A win, and they have a chance to advance. But if they drop this one, I don't see any way they get to that quarterfinal round.
And then the situation for Golden State. After splitting the first 2 games of the NBA Cup, they come into this one seeking a much-needed win on the road.
Yeah, and it won't be easy, but I think they're up for the challenge.
Williamson outside. Shot clock at 6. Releases. They get it back. Misi. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. First quarter of play, a minute in. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans.
Butler. Over to the left wing from behind the arc. He buries it from 3.
Unselfish play there by Zion. Moving the ball to another shooter.
MP outside. Here's Curry. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. With the 10-footer, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Well, Zion
got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him about Jimmy Butler and what his defensive scheme is for him, and Coach said to not let him bully us from the interior and mid-range. We want to push him as far out as possible. We have to play tough. Let's see if they're able to accomplish this, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Misi. Misses in close. Curry looking it over. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Alvarado. Pass to Boston. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
New Orleans leading by 4. Here's Alvarado. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
That's the shit right there.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Payton in at the small forward.
So quick into the lane, boy. Curry is lightning fast.
And that's good as he hits both shots. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with. Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Kuminga with a screen on Jones. From deep, MP. Offensive rebound. Pass to Curry. Second shot opportunity. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds a window.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Olynyk. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
The Warriors lead by 11. Curry passes to Bradley. The 3. MP making the long-range connection.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Outside Jones. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in from deep three-point range. The Warriors pull it in.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And the basket by MP.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Williamson passes to Olynyk. Pass to Williamson for three. Zion attacks from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Knocked loose. MP, the pass to Curry. And here's MP from outside. Williams grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 14. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Back to Olynyk. Williamson passes to Hawkins. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. The Warriors lead by 12. Outside, Green. Pass to MP. And here's Kuminga for three. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Warriors making a switch here. New Orleans has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Pass to Olynyk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The finish! And Kuminga throws it down.
When you talk wings, Butler is a top-notch passer. He has a great understanding of the game.
Pelicans trail by 17. Now here's Olynyk. 1:14 left in the first half. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Golden State has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Pass to post. MP outside. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Messi. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Kuminga. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Kuminga's got 7 points for the quarter.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes. Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
From deep, MP. Messi grabs the board. Messi's got 4 rebounds in the game. Alvarado with it. Launches it from deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Warriors ahead, leading by 17. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Taking a look here now at New Orleans, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Pelicans.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lane?
And that's it for halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. MP really making a difference here.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Trey Murphy out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Jose Alvarado, and it's Boston in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Well, Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
Pass to Messi. Williamson outside. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Alvarado. Basket counts. Butler's got 7 points in the game.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
And the foul called on MP. We've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
From downtown, it's hauled in by New Orleans. 20 seconds left in the third. Here's Hawkins. Right now averaging 6 a game. Now Olynyk. And so it's the Golden State Warriors feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got Kevon Looney. Jonathan Kuminga's out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Brandon Podziemski, and it's MP in at the shooting guard.
You gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
You know, when you look around the league at the young players, Kuminga is one of the stars.
It's hard to ignore the work that he's done in his young career.
Timeout called by Willie Green. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. MP, the pass to Moody. Outside Butler. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
There's not much you can do to slow down Butler in the mid-range. He just gets to his spot and rises up.
Pass to Messi. Butler against Williamson. Here's Messi. 6 on the shot clock. Curry with a steal. All by himself. Count the basket. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And let's talk about their blocks. When you're facing a team swatting shots, it becomes a mental situation as well. Makes you think twice before you fire.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Messi. Williamson, great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
MP outside. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Outside Moody. Pass to Curry. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got rebound number 8 now.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And you love to see the role players on a squad have great games. A standout performance here for MP.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Williamson against Green. Here's the 3. Hauled in by Curry. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to Moody. Back to Butler. Shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. And they picked up their 2nd win in the...
It's going in.
Baby. Pop it. Hey, come around, come around. Don't leave him open. That was going in.
Come on, MP.
Woo! I run this. I run this. Screen. Good bucket, MP.
like Money in the Bank. Dude.
How you feeling? All right, baby. Let's get down.
Yo, come on, man.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you. Well, with the new season underway, we get a look at the new class to enter the league with the rookie race. All these rookies have done a good job adjusting to the NBA as they look to take home the Rookie of the Year honors at the end of the season. You look at Castle, he's gotten off to a blazing start in his center. Look at that number 2 spot in the rankings. A lot of season left for him to jump to number 1, though.
And really not surprised with the kind of talent he possesses to be ranked second already.
Well, he deserves to be ranked this high. This guy is one special.
Moses Moody. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's MP in at the 2. And for the Spurs, Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
Look, I commend MP for a great goal to set your sights on, but the results so far have been mixed. Rookie struggles are different for everyone, and he just hadn't found his footing as quickly as he had hoped.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there. Structural players, critical.
Here's Fox. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Now, here's Fox. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Butler feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Trying to find Bradley. Gets it to him. Second chance effort. That one misses. 3 shots. All come up empty. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Here's Bradley following the 3-pointer by San Antonio. Pass to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Green with a screen for Butler. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Butler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You gotta be impressed with Jimmy's playoff pick and roll action. He's so skilled at creating his shot.
Here's Vassell. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, their game plan has been big.
Warriors trail by 9. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
Johnson is out there with Barnes. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie in at the shooting guard. That's the San Antonio 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. EA, thanks. MP outside. Offline with his three.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And here is Fox. He's got 14. There's the drive. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Pass to MP. Green kicks to Curry. There's the 3. Wow, Curry, automatic from deep.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Outside, Fox. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Right side, Green. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Charles Massey, he's checked in for the Spurs. The Warriors also with a sub. Kevon Looney is checked in for Green. Spurs leading by 10. Outside, Fox. Pass to Barnes. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Utah Jazz. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. So it's San Antonio out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We come back right after this.
Hello.
Gotta like what we're seeing from MP. All he do is win. So no surprise if he takes home the Rookie of the Year award.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Warriors. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Moses Moody. Curry is out there with MP. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's Butler in at the 4. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama with it. Covered by MP. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
To the middle. Here's Castle. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Castle's got the first basket of the second half. That one for San Antonio. Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
To the inside, here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Pass to MP. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. MP's got his second bucket tonight.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Here's Wembanyama. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And that's 11 points for Victor Wembanyama.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
MP kicks to Curry. Back to Bradley. This one for 3. Another miss by MP.
They've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter. That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Curry against Fox. Vassell sends a screen for Fox. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
It's hauled in by MP.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and we're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times from the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. Fox passes to Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 19-point game. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Bradley can't get it to go.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And here's Bradley from 3. Rebound by Sohan.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, this is why Wembanyama is such a nightmare. The size, the speed, the touch, he has it all working.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Curry's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won the...
Don't beat yourself up till you check the tape.
Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
Let's go! Your confidence is gone.
What's good?
bitch ass nigga.
Come on, MP. Let's get this started already. Here we go. Go ahead, you can hit that all day. Come on.
Keep it going.
Let's go.
Come on. What are you, bro, MP? Come on.
Game time. Let's get it, MP.
We know MP came ready to play.
And there is a very engaging atmosphere of fans. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Wednesday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns.
And that game against the Rockets, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Cam Thomas out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. And for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler out there with Moody. Then it's Green. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Bradley in at the point. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a 3-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Russell. Now Now here's Williams. Moody defends. Three-pointer. Bradley grabs the board.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Lets it go from deep. Brooklyn pulls it in. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team. Here's Russell, and then Russell with the dunk.
D'Angelo Russell rises up and drops the hammer.
Well, if you don't overthink it, what Cam Thomas does on offense is very impressive at his age, Doris.
I think, B.A., what you love about Cam Thomas is he is fearless. He doesn't concern himself with efficiency. His mindset is, I'm going to score, and if I've missed the last 10, it doesn't matter. This next one's going in.
It's stolen by MP. Here's Podziemski. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Russell. Three-pointer.
And this is why Draymond is one of the best defenders in the NBA. Constant energy, and it's absolutely infectious.
Butler taking his time here. Outside Podziemski. Pass to MP. Charity stripe shot. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. That's tipped. Williams passes to Russell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Brandon Podziemski.
I'll tell you, proving how dangerous he can be inside. D'Angelo Russell forcing the defense to make a commitment.
Melton, he's checked in for Williams. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out. He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Moody passes to Bradley.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Payton's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Moody. Now here's Russell. He has 7. Outside Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Claxton a screen on Payton. Here's Thomas for 3. The putback. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
MP outside. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Post. He's guarded by Claxton. Now MP fires the 3. And the Warriors miss again.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And the Warriors with possession here. After the basket by Brooklyn. Drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Claxton a screen on Payton. Here's Thomas for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Thomas has got 5 points.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Nets out in front. They lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Nets?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Buddy Hield is out there with Brandon Podziemski. Then it's Kuminga. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Butler in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Podziemski. 14 points his last outing. Butler can't get it to go. Here's Johnson. Melton outside. Going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Watford. Thomas, he's checked in for Johnson. And Russell is subbed in for Melton. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Nets leading by 8. Here's Russell. Soft touch off the glass. Russell's got 9.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Bradley. Looney with the ball. Back to MP. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Thomas finds Russell. There's 48 seconds left to play in the half.
Great effort to track down the long rebound.
Hield passes to Bradley. Puts up a deep 3. The 3 ball. Again, MP missing. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. From deep. He drops it from range. 12 points for him.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Looney shrugging off the contact.
The ability to have this kind of IQ this young by MP, his team has got to be thrilled.
Thomas outside. There's the triple. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Brooklyn finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
You know, right now for the Nets, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence and your playoff chances. They need to...
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Golden State Warriors.
What?
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
Boy, he's been aggressive, looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Russell. Clock at 6. They set a pick. Here's Thomas. Bradley grabs the board. Warriors trail by 5. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Now, here's Green. Right now, averaging 5.5 a game. Let's go with a 3. MP, no good. Brooklyn leading by 5. And here's Russell. Pass to Johnson. And here's Claxton. Now Williams. Jacks up a 3. Fires in the triple. Williams has got 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Williams. He's got 6. Thomas outside. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Number 00, Jonathan Kuminga.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Thomas, that's good.
Cam Thomas is a guy who is always shot ready. Nice catch and shoot there.
Pass to Kuminga. Butler against Johnson. Butler right to the heart.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Now here's Thomas. Launches a 3. Kuminga pulls it in.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Butler passes to Bradley. Over Thomas. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Nets leading by 8. Outside, Williams. Good chance here for Thomas. Gets an open look and hits it. Thomas has got 9 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Jimmy Butler. Now here's MP. 14 points for him. Pass to Payton. Here's MP. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. And Watford pulls it down.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Johnson passes to Watford. To the paint. Here's Thomas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 11.
That's agility and touch. Cam Thomas gets that to fall inside.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. We just hit singles. We have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Now here's Kuminga. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From deep, MP. MP buries the triple.
You can see inexperience does not prevent MP from finding his spots and capitalizing.
Sharp passes to Thomas. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Outside Payton. Pass to Bradley. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Johnson. Nets leading by 11. Here's Sharp. Down low. Watford gets the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The shot by Podziemski, no good. Oh, stolen by Payton. And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. There. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him.
Warriors making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Some changes for Brooklyn. Draymond Green is out there with Butler. Then it's MP, then it's Moses Moody, and it's Podziemski in at the shooting guard position. That's the Warriors 5. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. Bradley inside, guarded by Russell. Up top, Podziemski. And here's MP from outside. Gets the three to fall. MP's got 20.
And what a bucket for MP. He's so hungry to own these big moments.
Johnson on the wing. Pass to Claxton. Thomas outside. Pulls up, high post. Perfection. Beautiful stroke.
Unshakable individual confidence. That is Cam Thomas. Big-time bucket.
And he makes it.
You can see it from the moment he caught the basketball. Jimmy Butler delivers again.
Thomas, right side. Up top, Johnson. Rebounded by Butler.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Ooh, JB, look out.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best, rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
Thomas outside. A little mid-range shot is up. He squares up and sinks it. Thomas has got 4 points in the quarter.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
And it's Butler with the jam.
What a crafty drive by Jimmy Butler, mixing speeds, getting where he wants to be on the floor.
Here's Thomas. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done. Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Stolen by Russell. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Pass to Claxton. And here's Thomas from the arc. The rebound by Moody. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Here's Butler. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Nick Claxton.
There's a relentless effort from Jimmy Butler every night, and he's going to push through the foul and get his shot opportunity. Yeah, two-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. And Allie, thank you for that. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
He doesn't waste a chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
MP looking around. Launches it. Drains the triple. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a...
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
That's it. Yo, we got this. Don't worry. Thank you. That's all you, MP. Come around. Man, that one felt good.
Get serious. Come on.
My game is gold right here. Hey, yo, right here. Yeah! You guys the ones who are going to be losing today.
Nice shot. Come on, MP.
Oh, yeah, come on. Talk it now.
I see you doing work. That's what I want to see.
That's bullshit, brother. These niggas cheating you, dog. Yo!
Well, excuse me. Come on. What are you...
Hey, see you later, man.